What's up, guys? Nkosi here. Welcome to another episode of Nkosi TV. I'm here today at Blue Kitchen, and I got a lot to share with you, and it's going to be very informative. We're excited about it, so you know how we do. Let's go. All right, man. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm very fine. How are you today?
Awesome, man. Awesome. I want to, for the listening audience, first of all, like, share, subscribe. You know, I'm happy for those that are coming. If you are coming on a consistent basis, like, share, subscribe. It gives the algorithm a chance to allow people to get this video. You know, and also for those that have not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay. All right. So we're gonna jump right into it. All right, so for the listening audience, what is your name?
Hello together. Hey, hi Nkosi. My name is Markus.
Markus,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
42 years old, origin from Germany.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, all right. So from Germany, man. So how did you get from Germany to here? Or what were you doing? Let's start this way. What were you doing before what you're doing now?
I'm a traveler. I quit my job, I quit my apartment in Germany more than 3 years ago, and I was dreaming on a travel around the world in my car.
Right.
I drive a Land Rover Defender.
Wow.
I rebuilt it to a small camper van with solar panels, with water tanks, with the kitchen inside, with the bed inside. And I started my travel from Germany through Europe, and then going down Morocco, Mauritania, and Senegal. I ended up in Guinea-Bissau more than 2.5 years ago.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
What would make you just want to just uproot and just start traveling?
To know that I am on the chance and I don't want to lie in 50 years, 40 years on the bed of death. And to know that it was possible to take a look on our very beautiful small blue planet. So I decided to go on a travel. Okay. So going on that travel obviously led you here. How did that happen? Did you just say, okay, I've already seen a whole bunch, let me go to Gambia? Oh,
or
no.
did you just end up in Gambia? Or
unfortunately, it was not like that. Yeah. I told you I was in Guinea-Bissau 2.5 years ago, and then Corona was coming around. That was the pandemic. The borders closed. I had to stay to Bissau for around 2 years. And in these 2 years, I experienced a rainy season in Bissau. And this was strong. This was not easy. And with opening of the borders again, I decided to go a little bit more north. There is less rain.
Right.
And some people in Bissau, they told me that here in Gambia is better conditions. And that here are a few nice people I could meet. And they told me here's a German guy called Heinz, and he's in a little camping, and I went up here now almost exact 1 year ago.
Wow.
Just to escape the rain.
Just to escape the rain.
This was the plan.
Okay. So tell me, how did you get to Blue Kitchen?
Yeah, so Heinz, this guy...
And Heinz is he's the owner, right?
Heinz is the owner.
Okay.
30 years ago he came to Gambia and he started an NGO. And within this NGO a restaurant called Blue Kitchen, a bakery.
Okay.
And he's running this place, including the whole NGO.
Okay.
and I get friends with him. We were sitting every evening, chatting together, and I was a little bored, sitting just around.
Yes.
And I told him, hey, I can help you.
So that's how you started working with Blue Kitchen.
Right.
Man, that's amazing, man. That is amazing. Now, you talked about the NGO. What is, for the listening audience, what is an NGO?
NGO is a non-government organization.
Okay.
It's a non-profit organization.
Okay, so then it's like a 501c3 in America, like non-profit. We call it 501c3.
I don't know these, but
Right, okay,
looks it's the same. Yeah.
Awesome, okay.
So the idea behind that is to collect the donations and support a country, support on schools, for example, support on medical care,
Okay.
and just on the evolution of the country.
So let me get this straight. So the NGO was started. Under the NGO, the restaurant was birthed and the bakery was birthed.
Correct.
But the original idea was to raise funds from donations as well as the actual business to help schools and hospitals.
Correct.
Wow, that's amazing.
So now we are on 2 big schools.
Okay.
It's more than 1,000 pupils.
More than 1,000
Yeah.
kids.
More
Wow.
than 1,000 kids. Then we are on a small hospital. We make, for example, free malaria tests. Even a lot of people who are not on a lot of money, they can go to this hospital. They get a free doctor.
Wow.
They get free medicaments. The schools, the teachers are paid. The school monies are paid. Now we have a big school. There's a leaking roof. We need to renew the whole roof. Will get very expensive. And this restaurant and the bakery, the idea of this is that they make a little profit, and this little profit is even put to the schools, to the hospitals. For example, we make one operation, it's called Operation Feed the People. So every week we are taking more than 100 breads to full nice stuffed breads with potatoes inside, with sardine inside, with eggs inside, a lot of mayonnaise. So like the people love here. And we bring these to the hospitals to feed the people for free. Because in this country it's different. In Europe or in America, we know when you go to a hospital, the hospital is their own kitchen.
You have to pay.
The people get feeded by the hospitals.
Right,
It's not like that in Gambia. In Gambia, the families need to come to bring their family members some food.
So
to
did
the
you hear that,
hospitals.
guys? Here in Gambia, the hospitals can't afford to feed the patients. So Blue Kitchen has decided through their NGO to help with that and to feed those that are in the hospitals, in addition to, working in the schools. So I think that's very important to know. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. You explained it perfectly.
I think it's amazing, man. I mean, as I talk to you, I'm becoming more excited about actually being a part.
You are a part.
Of this thing. It's amazing. So for people who are working in Blue Kitchen, how would you describe what they're doing? Do they just have a regular job, or what's happening as a result of them working here?
So the idea on the restaurant and the bakery is, on the one hand, that it's a training place. So we work together with SOS Kid Village.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we get trainees from them. Yeah, so they make the theoretical part,
Okay.
and we do the practical part.
Wow.
And after that, they get a certificate that they are trained bakers, trained kitchen staff, which was never possible for them before, because they're coming from poor families, from not easy conditions. And these people we try to support, that they get a good education. And on the other hand, we try to sell here nice products. We are on good food, we are on nice drinks. We are sitting here in a beautiful garden underneath the mango trees. And that our customers even pay with their consume here a little bit to the schools, to the hospital. We were on waste management. It's unfortunately the donations go down a lot. The one reason is Corona. The other reason now is the war in Ukraine. A lot of donations go there for a very good reason.
Yes.
But on the other hand, Africa is suffering on that.
Yes.
And we feel this especially. So it's really important that this restaurant is running on a profit, and we can use this money to support the schools. We can build new roofs for the school and all the other things that are needed. On that, we had to close down the waste management. We were driving here with a few trucks around this area. We had big containers here. They collected the trash, and we recycled the biological part, to compost, to a fertilizer, a natural fertilizer. And this natural fertilizer, for example, is donated again to the fields. I don't know if you see it on the video, but when you look here in the back, this back area, there's a big garden,
big
horizon,
huge,
up to the horizon, and this is the Sukuta Women's Garden. It's initiative by the women of this area, and they try to grow here their vegetables, and we donate them with natural fertilizer for that.
Oh, the fertilizer.
So it's a biological product, and all the vegetables on these tables here in the restaurant are coming from the fields next to you. You can look them growing.
That's amazing, guys, because this, I mean, for you to hear this, it allows you to know really what's going on. I mean, these are things that you would not know. I mean, you would come to this restaurant, you would see the beautiful atmosphere, you would meet the nice, cordial people, but you don't know everything that they're doing to impact Gambia, which is why I'm so excited to be a part of what's going on here. You know, it's amazing. Now, can you tell me what your goals are? Are there any more goals? It sounds like you already accomplished a lot. I can't imagine you adding any more to your plate.
Yeah, there's always a difference between theory and practice. So in reality, it's not easy to run a restaurant, even in off-season. Now there are no tourists.
Yes.
The people suffering, they run out of money. So to get a margin out of a restaurant, we are even on around 30 employees.
Wow.
We had to pay them the salaries. Other restaurants in all this area, they close for rainy season because there is no business.
Okay.
And we try to keep the business running so we can pay on the salaries.
Yeah.
These people, they need the money. They need to feed their families with their money. And so we are not on the big profit. We are on that these people are on a good life.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
by the way, guys, this is why I shut down Soul Food, was to come and help. I didn't know when I made that decision at that time, I didn't know all of this. But, you know, life has a funny way of just leading you in the right direction, you know. And so to be here and to know that we're working, and every time that we work, as each hour go by, as each plate is sold, as each piece of bread is sold, a portion of that is going back to impact Gambia directly in the communities, in the schools, so forth and so on, really makes me proud about my decision to shut down and to be a part of this. So I want to say this, for those that I have influence over, I want you to come down to Blue Kitchen. Because you can be a part of impacting Gambia every time you buy a plate, every time you buy a drink, dessert, or a piece of bread. A portion of that is going toward, and all of the various things he's just got done explaining that Blue Kitchen is involved in. Okay, so I want to invite you to come down. All you got to do is come down to Turntable and make a right if you're coming from the airport direction. Make a left if you're coming from Center Gambia, and keep straight through if you're coming from Tangi. Come all the way down past
Brusubi Police Station. Yes. Everybody here knows we are quite opposite of that, but everybody knows where Brusubi Police Station is.
Yes.
You can ask everybody, and just on the other side of the street, 50 meters on, and you're highly welcome here. We are happy about everybody coming around, even when you don't want to eat or don't want to spend money here. You're always welcome. We show you all the place.
Yes.
And even when you're a tourist here or something like that, take a look on this women's garden. Take a look how these women are working here on the field. It's quite different to Europe or American places.
Yes.
And it's very interesting to see. And the next possibility, everybody visit the NGO. We are happy about everybody who want to help here, who want to share his knowledge and give a little bit of his time to this NGO to support the Gambia.
Well, man, I want to thank you for taking the time. This is a very busy guy. He's running everything here.
No, that's correct.
But just to take out time to sit down with me and do this interview, I want to just let you know that I certainly appreciate you, and I'm proud to be a part of this team. As you guys know from the last video, you know that I'm at the bakery, you know, and we're joining together, and we're trying to you know, create an environment where we can get more traffic coming in so that we can impact more people, okay? All right, before we end, I'm gonna show you a tour of this place that I pre-recorded before this video, and then we'll see you on the next episode, okay? Until then, like, subscribe, share, and this is Nkosi and Markus signing out. What's up, bro?
Visualize, I can do advance for you, you pay me.
Huh?
I can do advance for you. You pay me, you do business.
Video?
No. I say I can go advance for your place. I make people know this place, you pay me.
Okay. Let me get your number, man. Write it down. Get a pen and write the number down for me.
You do business.
Yeah, yeah.